Okay, for my intercultural experience, I wanted to talk about my trip to the Asian market the other day. A few days ago, I went to the Asian grocery store. It's down by the Duomo, and I found it very interesting. My family actually owns an Asian grocery store back home, so I made a lot of comparisons between the two. The first thing I noticed was that there was a lot more American food than you'd think there'd be. Besides just, Asian food, I actually brought my roommates there a few days later so we could grab some, American things such as like ketchup and salsa dip. I was pretty disappointed with the produce and the meat selection that was there. I didn't really find like anything I wanted or was looking for, but I think that's due to the stricter Italian just food laws. Um, Another thing I noticed was I found it very interesting that the people who worked there not only spoke Italian, but they also spoke English and their Asian language, which I assume is Chinese. Um, it was funny when I actually went there to talk to them. I asked for something, and they spoke to me first in Italian, and when I just looked blank, they spoke to me in Chinese, and I still didn't know what to say. And that's when they realized that I was American. That's when they spoke to me in English. So I thought it was pretty cool that they knew, all three languages. I also thought that it was pretty cool that most of the signs in the store were in Italian and English. Um, and another random thing that I noticed was that um, their rice selection, they have a bunch of bags of rice, and you actually have to ask them to measure it out for you. Back home, I'm used to that being prepackaged. So they, measured it out for me, and I got really confused because they asked how much I wanted. I said I said like a pound or something, and they didn't know how much that was because they're used to dealing with kilograms. So I thought that was interesting. All in all, it was a very interesting experience. I will definitely be back there a couple more times. And I don't know, it was cool.